Would you pray with me? Loving God, may the words of my mouth and the meditations of all of our hearts be acceptable to you, for you are our rock and our Redeemer. Amen. I'm a city boy, so I don't know much about fishing. I don't watch the fishing channel, and I don't hang out with fishermen. All I know about fish is that I like mine and my tuna fish sandwich. I do know a fishing story is supposed to be flattering to fishermen. Fishermen are supposed to talk about the monster fish they hooked, but that got away. Or they're supposed to talk about the bait they used to catch that fish. Luke tells a different kind of fishing story this morning. This story is about fishermen coming up empty after fishing all night, and about a carpenter who seizes a boat, preaches a sermon, and tells the fishermen where the fish are. After hundreds of pounds of fish are finally caught, a fisherman, Simon, immediately resigns from fishing and starts fishing for people. I told you it was a different kind of fishing story. If there's anything to learn from this story, it's why some people don't catch fish. Some people don't catch fish because they refuse to go into the deep water. Jesus told Simon, let's leave the shallow water and go to the deep water. Everybody knows the schools of big fish are in the deeper water. And the first rule of fishing is that you have to go where the fish are. But we shouldn't limit this to fish only. Jesus is teaching us a spiritual practice. We can substitute fish for many things. We can substitute fish for abundance, or wisdom, or love, healing, or peace. All those things we want in abundance. Some people don't catch fish because these things simply because they refuse to go into the deep. Deep water is where it increases. Deep water takes faith. Deep water is a risk. Focus of mind and heart are fully necessary to go into the deep. The visibility in deep black water is next to nothing. You've got to trust the words and directions of others who have passed through the deep water to make it there. Jesus is always inviting people to the deeper end of things. But shallow water is pleasant. It tickles our ankles when we walk in it. The minnows and the half-grown fish, they gather there. You can see all the way to the bottom in shallow water. Staying in shallow water is such a temptation sometimes. It doesn't cost much. It doesn't take a whole lot of courage to go into. But Simon knew the minnows and the half-grown fish, they couldn't feed him. They couldn't fill him. The minnows weren't the desire of his heart. The deep water of faith is where those things we say we want are swimming around. The shallow is where we begin the adventure, not where we finish it. There's a time for classes and listening, and a time to live what we've learned. A time to receive and a time to give. A time to worship God in church and a time to be the church in the world. Deep water is where we have to go to get what God has for us. Some people don't catch fish because they don't expect to catch fish. When Jesus tells Simon, "Let's go to the deep water," he doesn't stop there. He says, "Prepare for a catch." These are words for us who go to church regularly. Week after week, we go to the deep water of worship. But do we go preparing for a catch? Do we go believing that a blessing is just waiting for us? Or do we go to appease a spouse, or be seen by others, or, worse, out of dumb habit? Expectations count with God. It's all over our stories in Scripture. Expectation is the firstborn child of faith, the substance of things hoped for. No expectation, no real faith. When we say we believe in God, we're not saying, "I'm agreeing with some abstract idea up there." We're saying we expect the things that God has promised to us. We are saying that I'm a partner with the giver of every good gift. And among those gifts God has promised are fruitfulness and fish and forever. I like how Jesus keeps pushing Simon to his boundaries. Leave the shore, Simon. Go into the deep, Simon. These are easy in comparison to expect a blessing, Simon. Jesus is calling Simon to risk being disappointed in God. So I heard a story once. It was about an old minister who every time he preached, someone would give his or her life to Jesus. But when his young assistant would preach, no one would come forward to give their life to Jesus. After a year of this, the young minister went up to him for some clarity and some coaching. The wise old minister asked his young protege, "When you preach, what do you expect to happen?" She thought about it, and she said, "I expect to tell the good news. I expect to be eloquent and to edify people." He said, "You are doing those things, but when I preach, I expect to win people to Jesus Christ, and that's all." Us expecting and preparing to be blessed must make God's heart smile in some wide and extraordinary way. God probably says to God's self in that moment, "They get it. I'm trustworthy. Really." So some people don't catch fish because they don't want to go into the deep water. And some people don't catch fish because they just don't expect to. But some people don't catch fish because they know more about fish than God. Simon almost makes this mistake in our story this morning. He tells Jesus in that exasperated tone of his, "Hey, we've been fishing all night. We know fish. The fish don't run in the day. Aren't you a carpenter pretending to be a preacher anyway?" Some people think they know more about fish than God. It happens to all of us sometimes. It's not that we actually think we know more than God. It's just that we sort of behave that way. We hear God's instructions. Forgive a whole bunch, lest those curse you, give abundantly, visit the jails, forget your life, and you'll have it all. Oh, and this one, remember the Sabbath day. It's for worship and family, and not for catching up on work. But we ignore God's invitation for abundance. We say to God by our actions, I know more about marriage, I know more about healing, I know more about forgiveness, I know more about children, and I know more about money than you, God. Simon, for just a split second, almost forgot that God is God. Modern culture doesn't really have any use for this word of humility. It goes back to the Enlightenment, when Western culture told itself that it could know everything. Our information highway is repeating that humor all over again. Simon, at that crucial intersection we all come to over and over again in life, decided that he didn't know everything. That his present emptiness and frustration had made him ready to learn. Now there's a good definition of humility, a readiness to learn. People say that the net full of fish is the miracle of this story this morning, but I disagree. The real miracle of this story is that Simon decided that God was God, and that he would live that way beginning immediately, along with the rest of the disciples. Just look at what Simon says before the miracle begins to happen. Yet, Lord, if you say so. My frustration is real, God. My pain is real. My emptiness is real. My despair is real. It is all real. And yet you are God, and I am not. That's when our miracles begin to happen. That's when we will start catching fish. When we decide that God is God, when our lips and our lives agree that God's foolishness is wiser than any human wisdom. Simon's whole net is just a consequence of that fact, of that revelation. What a freedom Simon got that day. What a joy. That God is the maker of heaven and of earth. God alone, the sword and the swordfish, the sail and the sailfish. He put the big whale in the sea, and the plague and the dolphin. It was God alone who put the electric in the eel, and just because God is God. And if God is God enough to do all of that, imagine what God can do with you when you are ready to catch fish. Amen.